Strong Class 2 sprint for race number 8. 1,200 metres is the trip. Headed by Jumbo Luck, a 4-time course and distance winner on a comeback mission. They bled last time out. That was in January. Starling City, cheek pieces on for the first time. A 5-time winner over the minimum trip, 1,000 metres. Full of Beauty, unbeaten in 5 starts, all course and distance so far. Refined Treasure, first try at the trip. A 4-time winner over the 1,000s. Fortune Booth, behind Full of Beauty, 4th last time out. Warden Diviner, runner-up behind Full of Beauty last time. And had a Happy Family from barrier 12, close to a class drop there off a mark of 81. Super Hoppy is the horse that's been up at Chung Fa in the last month for Danny Shum.
That he has. Pace of the race, well, there's plenty of it. Good to fast for this 1,200 metre race with horses like Storm Signal, California Fortune with a £10 claim for Alfred Chan, Starling City, Blinkers first time, barrier 1, Jumbo Luck wider out, Water Diviner, so plenty of speed here.
Here is a Starling City, as you said, with the blinkers on for the, or blinkers come off, the cheek pieces come on him, and he's going nicely down the back straight there. Zach Purdon's got a good hold on him, a couple of even sectionals, and the horse looks good. He travels nicely. Full of Beauty, obviously, he's going to start short price favourite in this. Keeps winning them in a row, and unbeaten from his 5 starts here in Hong Kong to date. And there's no reason why he's not going to run well once again. He's got a good draw and his work's been pretty good leading to this. And Refined Treasure, he goes around the bend for the first time, which is interesting. But he's come up with a kind draw from him, barrier 3, and he's going well. And it was a strong win, beating Soul Special last time.
It was. We'll come back and have a look at that in a moment. We're going to start off, though, with Full of Beauty and jockey Joe Moreira.
Joe, Full of Beauty, 5 from 5. What did you think of his most recent win on Derby Day?
Was fantastic, yeah. He has never missed a shot, and the way how he's doing things, all that we could have is confident on him, you know.
Take us through that last race, particularly the concluding stages. Looked like you weren't too tough on him late. Was there more for him to give if necessary?
Yeah, there was. Obviously, he's been a bit unlucky, and last time, I mean, he's been a little bit unlucky on his gates, and last time was a very good example of it. But he's been coping every situation that he's been put into, and he's been impressing us every time. Last time I was able to put him just behind the speed, and when I pull out and I got him going, he just responded very nicely, and he definitely crossed the line with plenty left. So he's a very exciting horse, and we all don't know where he's going to end up in rating.
You take on Refined Treasure and Starling City, both horses that are entered for the Group 1 sprint at the end of the month. Is this a tougher task here for Full of Beauty? Maybe not. Obviously, I do respect some of the horses in the race, in particular Starling City, who has been running in great races. But look, what my bloke has done so far, I gotta be saying that he's such a classy horse, and I think he's going to be winning again.
Ominous there from Joe. Fair bit of
Don't
confidence.
hear that normally from Joe, do you?
No, Full of Beauty, unbeaten in 5 starts, and not too worried about it, making it 6 from 6. We'll keep looking, though. Refined Treasure is where we'll look next. Kept to the 1,000 metres so far. My theory is he's actually going to be better over 12, the way he finishes off here.
Yeah, by Luke de Varga, and this was his second run up. He has had those injury problems. Did run a nice second one, Speedy King, and once he got in the gap here, he was held up momentarily. He looked like he was only going to run second, but here he just powered away, and I agree with you, Andrew. I think 1,200 is going to be good, and if they are serious about the Group 1, he's going to have to beat Full of Beauty.
That's true. The bend worries me. Full of Beauty's been around the 1,200. Refined Treasure showed he's a straight track specialist so far, so that's a query for him.
All right. Jumbo Luck, next one we have a look at. The form is pretty solid around Jumbo Luck. I say he did have that problem, though, last time out behind Jolly Banner. Yeah,
he bled again for the second time last start behind Jolly Banner. He's also had a heart irregularity, so he's a horse that's basically, in cotton wool a lot of the time. He's drawn 10 here. That's not going to help. The £3 claim will a little bit. But I think there are some really nice progressive young horses that are ahead of him in the tipping stakes.
Yeah, and he has to give weight to them all as well, so, yeah, I haven't got him in.
Yeah, all right, that's Jumbo Luck. So he's a watch. He's a big price, though, 30 and 5. Starling City, they rolled the dice in Group 1 company last time out. Didn't quite come off. Not disgraced. Again, all his wins have been over the 1,000.
Yeah, I know he's trialled around the circle here, but again, a little bit like Refined Treasure. He's yet to prove himself at 1,200 metres. He's had 2 goes at it and hasn't been able to do it. This is a trial on dirt under not a huge amount of pressure. So we're going to see on race day with barrier 1 and blinkers on, how he can cope against sort of, some really nice horses. He's no doubt a really nice horse himself, as is Refined Treasure, but that's the query for both of them for me.
No, I don't think he's got a chance. Styling City, I liked his track work leading into it, and he has had that go around 1200 now.
Yeah, switch with the headgear as well, but Full of Beauty, 1.7 to win again.
Yeah, I'm going to take a chance with Refined Treasure. I agree. I think he could be up to the 1200 could be ideal for him. And look, he was a really nice horse. He's only been beaten a couple of times himself, and he had excuses both times. So he's on top. Full of Beauty's obviously the hardest to beat. A really nice horse. I think it's a really good race between these two. Styling City in there for third, and Water Diviner. Since he's been back from injuries, run some really strong races. 7, 5, 3 and 10. I've gone each way 7 because I think you're going to get a lot better price than the 5.
I'm going with Full of Beauty, judged on Joe Moreira's charisma there in that recent interview. He's going to be very hard to beat and could be potentially Group 1 horse by the sounds of it. Water Diviner, he's been going enormous his last 2. Been a good training performance from Francis Lloyd to get this horse back to his best. He's had 11 starts. He's a rising 7-year-old. Highlights how many issues he's had. He's very talented on his day. California Fortune with a £10 claim is going to roll. And I've got Refined Treasure in there, and obviously Styling City would have been not too far behind, but just a little concern for those two if they can race as well at 1200 around the circle.
All right, we've all got the 5, 7 and 10 in, but I'm with Paul. I think Refined Treasure at those prices.
There's a little head-to-head going on here, is there? Me against you two.
I think there is.
Refined Treasure against Full of Beauty.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Okay.
Well, those prices. I'm not taking an even
money
here we
bet
go.
Now there's conditions involved.
All right, that was race number 8 on the programme.